Greetings, humanity. It is I have returned to take another stab at Dragonsphere. It's been a little while, and I just sort of figured that I might actually have a tiny bit of time today, so I figured I'd give it a shot. And see if we can pick up where we left off. I would like to get through this, if at all possible. I do not remember much about where we were. I guess we'll find out. We will find out. I hope everyone is doing all right. Let me go ahead and get us started here. We'll see where this goes. Once again, this is a game from the mid-90s. So prepare accordingly. The dragon inside the sphere, hence the name of the thing. Oh yeah, there was a thing where I was going to try to go back and do some things. Too late! Okay, we're going to resume. And see if I can figure anything out here. Because this is kind of where we got stuck last time. I have not looked at anything since. So I'm not in fact sure where we are or what we are doing. But we'll figure it out, I trust. So we can't get across the floor because it does a thing when we try to do that. There's a large spider web in the corner. There's nothing special about it. Look, it's just a large spider web. There's nothing special about it at all. Do you have anything exciting that we could hurl at the thing? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, you know, there was a that's right. Part of the reason why I was trying to I had wanted to go back, and I should have done this. I should have done that before I brought us here. But of course I did not. Is to find out that there's a formula that the robed figure that we met last time gave us. We're here in our enemy's castle. Before our enemy apparently awakens, we have not found our enemy anywhere, and so we're trying to figure that out. Let me see. There is a thing. There is a thing where I was there. There's a formula I think we could do, but I cannot remember what it is. There are a few different things. There was a formula we could make out of a few different ingredients that I don't think we actually have on hand. But then there was also some kind of spell or other involving putting together feathers and something else. I have completely forgotten everything. This is what happens when you just leap online without just leap onto the stream without thinking. There was something. There was something. Let me look through my inventory really quickly to see if it's... I'd hate to have to go back, but I may have to go back so that I can remember what it is that we're looking for. Oh no! So magic, take magic from, put magic into. Feathers, amulet. Remind me what this is. Right. Forget what it does. The bird figurine. Hand-carved wood is beautifully polished and feels wonderful to the touch, but if you were expecting something magical to happen, you're out of luck. I wonder... Let me try something. No effect. Okay. You know, you gotta try these different things. Okay. There's something here. There's something here. I let too much time go by, clearly. Okay, this is ridiculous, but why not? I have an idea. Imagine tying the rope to the goblet. Considering the difficulties and the ultimate lack of value of this action, you reconsider. Okay. Can I make a lasso? No. Okay. No. Those are the only items I can think of that anything. I was originally going to tie the rope to the goblet and just, try to grab the stone that way. Sort of throw it over. We have this trail of green slime. It's not really helping us much. But I have to wonder if it's powering what's happening down here. I don't imagine it necessarily is, but it could be. I just want to check out a few things. One more time. Because there's clearly stuff that could and or should be done here. Hello. Hello, Lissa. I am trying to figure out some things. Nothing really to pry up this trapdoor with. Alas. But let me see if I can yeah, how appetizing. The stuff looks like it might eat through the goblet. Besides, there's nothing you can do with a cup full of green slime. Well, one tries. Hello, May. Just trying to figure out a thing. Several things. Simultaneously. None of which seem to be functioning here. I'm going back and reviewing some things before I go even further back. Because I just want to see if I can remember something. A little bed there. See, of course, going through this door is not going to be a thing we can do at all. Door frame. The thin, flexible frame that surrounds the shimmering portal and connects it to the stone doorway is made of some metallic substance that is currently glowing red hot. I'm gonna figure out what's powering that at some point so that, you know, one can pass through this portal without melting. It's an indicator of some kind. Nope. Nope, can't use it on that. This is all just mostly reviewing things from last time. So this is the point where we have a source of water. We have no idea where the slime is coming from, because it doesn't seem to have anything up here. Nothing you have would benefit as far as you can tell from a dip in the water, nor could anything you do divert its flow significantly. I'm trying to figure out if there's, like, something we want to do with this machine. I don't know. I don't know. At a point I'm just trying things. Yeah, I don't really have anything reasonable I can do with these things. If we're just tying the rope to the machine, there's plenty of holds there. Nope. Okay. All right. We're gonna go back a little bit, because I'm at a point I'm just like, you see if we can figure out other things. Let's see. Many rocks, many more rocks. I named these really well. Okay. With this, there's already a stranger here. Let me just see if we have to go through that again. Have we already talked to the person in that cave? Because if at this point we have, I suspect we have, then I need to actually go back to the thing before. Not that it's going to matter too much.
Hello again, young
Again.
fellow. What is it now?
I want to know more about you.
My, how you pry. I'll say only this. If you do manage to destroy the sorcerer, come back here and speak with me, and I promise I'll reveal more to you.
It is interesting because it's like you can only get so much.
The most useless seeming things can often have vast importance.
Oh, what an amazing clue.
You tire me just by being here.
Okay. Let me, let's go ahead and go back to many rocks. There's gonna be a lot of jumping around, I'm afraid. Let's go ahead and get a couple of things out of the way.
Who goes there?
There's a lot of this.
Dear woman, King Callash. I am Lady de Summers, Duchess of the de Summers Estate.
Of course,
My
absolutely
father is
terrified.
on your council.
Yes. We tried to take the slime, they wouldn't let us, and now look what we have to do. We have to reverse time itself. So that I can see a conversation that is past this conversation. Alright, yeah, there's all that.
But when I heard of your quest, and that they had allowed you to go alone, I had
Right.
to find you. I offer you a gift for
Gift of
love,
luck.
and
Luck,
the service
okay.
of my sword to aid you in your quest.
I appreciate your
No,
loyalty.
my king. noble of you to endanger none but yourself.
Right, yes.
But
We did this already.
Two are always
Okay.
better than one. I fear for you. Please let me help.
I am unabashed.
Give me the
Very
thing.
well, Lord.
Why is that?
The mad mage who made this amulet said that its true powers could only be used after the wearer had been pronounced dead.
That's not ominous at all.
Any such power is rather useless to the wearer, don't you think? To my knowledge, it has never been invoked.
Alright, sure, yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, much appreciated.
It's the thought that counts.
Goodbye, my lord.
Right.
And may the gods
Yes,
watch
thank
over
you.
in your
Good.
quest. Perhaps someday we shall meet again.
Great.
Farewell.
Yes, yes, thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go here. I'm going to create a save space. Yes, a save slot so that we are not lost eternally. Yeah, avoid high places. The best thing we can do. There was something in the hermit's conversation.
Oh my, oh. You start.
Who are you?
I don't think I have a name
I'm just gonna interrupt him. That's all it is.
I don't know. I'm just a hermit living alone in these parts, by myself.
You look familiar.
Here in this cave is the first time you and I have ever spoken to one another. I'm sure of it.
How did you get here?
One day I woke up and took a walk outside, and there was a wall around the mountain.
Yep.
I couldn't go anywhere else, so...
Great.
You've been here 20 years.
20? What's that?
It's been a while.
20 years, huh? Imagine that.
What are you doing here?
Just living, meditating, studying my books, learning secrets.
Okay.
I sleep more these days than I used to. I watch the birds and the waterfall.
Clearly you have great sources of information hanging out in this cave for a couple decades.
Are you a monk?
Oh, no, not me, not a monk. I serve no deity here.
Simply
I
hide.
simply hide.
From what do you hide?
Hey? What's that? Hide? You want to hide just like me?
No, that's okay.
What sort of secrets do you know?
I know many things.
Okay.
I know that soap is made by mixing ashes with oil or fat.
Ashes with oil.
The lye in the ash breaks down the oils in the fat, and on your hands, and thus cleans them.
So we might need that later, possibly. I don't know. I'm just gonna, for no apparent reason, I'm just going to write this down. Because I have no idea. Here, recipes. Soap. And you get soap from ashes with oil or fat. Lye breaks down the oils. I am not typing terribly well this afternoon evening thing. Who knows? Who knows what time? What is time? I certainly have no idea what that is. Okay, here we go. All right.
I know that acid is
Here we go.
sulfur and saltpeter surrounded by water vapor.
All right.
The vitriol from the chemical mix enters the water vapor to make liquid acid.
Yes, yes.
I know that a frog's muscles jump near electricity.
Electricity.
If you hang a frog's leg on a hook and leave it out in a storm, it will move when lightning strikes.
We met some very large frogs a little while back. Don't know if we'll need to use electricity near them, but okay. Acid, apparently made by burning sulfur and saltpeter. These are things we do not have. Surrounded by water vapor, which we might be able to get in the tower. Yeah, that's fine. Frog's muscles jumping near electricity. I'll write that down too for no apparent reason. Okay. And actually, when I say this, I don't say it facetiously. I actually have no idea what I'm doing. We'll see. All right. I think we might make acid at some point in the tower.
Oh.
In that one of the labs in there.
What can you tell?
The tower, eh? Why do you want to know about that?
Let's see. I forget what I said here.
Well, my advice is stay away. There is nothing to be gained by going there. We are all doomed anyway.
What do you mean?
I had hoped... it's useless. Never mind. Go if you want. I don't care. Nothing matters anymore. Go. I like being a hermit. Go.
Very well, if that is...
Please, tell no one about me.
I'm going to tell everyone about you.
Hello again, young fellow. What is it now?
I want to know more.
It's Tyrnuk Branway. The tears of the dragon. What more
Hey, okay.
does anyone need to know? It's deadly and full of traps.
I'm going to be bashing my head against the wall for a while on this.
And if you can't, then prepare to
Because I'm trying to go back and remember some things.
That's all I'll say. Now skedaddle.
So, there's a,
You again. Get out of here before I turn you into a toad.
there's a thing. There's a thing. Here, I'm gonna restore back to, this point. Back to where we were, where I have more inventory items inside the tower. Because, like, there was something involving... it said you needed a bone and feathers and something else to do a thing. And I can't remember what it was. I can't remember where this recipe was or what it was. And it's going to gnaw at my subconscious until I either cheat or go through this whole thing again. I'm going to cheat because at this point, just a little bit, just a tiny bit of cheating, so that I can remember what it is that I am looking for here. Let me close these 5,000 windows, because I think that there's a thing. There's a thing. Okay, this is Dragonsphere. And there's bone, and that's all I remember currently. Recalling the word of the wise shifter. Wait. The wise shifter told us something? Okay. So there's something happening down there. All right. There's a lot that I have just forgotten, apparently. Okay, I'm going to try something else then. I'm going to do some other things then, apparently. Because I don't think I did any of the things I was supposed to do. Sure. Wait, there's a thing also in the... There's stuff I missed. I missed several things, apparently. This is going to be delightful. Because apparently... Alright, I'm only... Yeah, I'm just casually looking through, and, there's apparently... There's a bunch of stuff. So, we will see. We will see. Let me just see where this is supposed to happen. Later. Okay. So I don't really need it until later. All right, there's like a bunch of stuff I think I missed. This is terrifying. The sheer number of things that I think I missed. This is disturbing. As I just go back and I look, because I've just sort of been tooling around, and there are like several things, and so I have to make a decision now as to whether or not we're going to go back. And apparently we're there are like several things, like all the way near back to the beginning, little things, like you pick up an object, right? And I do not know if this is doable. Let me see. Let me see. Because I'm just going to slowly drive myself mad looking at this. There are some things we missed apparently in the castle. I've just given in at this point. I'm just looking at the solutions because unfortunately the problem is that I'm streaming this, and I can't just immediately pop back to the beginning because that is not conducive to what we are doing here today. Not necessarily. I mean, let me think about this. So the first thing that I'm noticing as I'm just sort of looking through, I'm looking at a walkthrough because this is the first thing that I Googled and it came up. Unfortunately, I don't know if there are any delightful little hints anywhere. So the stuff that when I went back. All right. The thing with the secret entrance in the meeting room is of the castle is just something I think I might get points for. But so there's an object that apparently I need to pick up over there. But we'll see how that goes. I don't know if there's anything. So I think what I'm going to do is we'll go ahead and we'll just proceed here. And we'll see kind of... We'll see if there's a thing we can make happen. There's stuff. There's so much stuff that has been missed at this point. There's a lot of stuff I don't know if I can just if I've trapped myself by not having certain things or what. So I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to try to figure out if it's possible to proceed. We'll see how this goes. As I'm just at this point, yeah. Apparently I'm supposed to go and get... Let's go and get... Okay, we'll go ahead and get some acid. Because apparently you can just do that. Let's just move on from here. Attempt to move on from here and see what happens. And if it appears as though we have been locked into a no-win thing, then there may be things that happen where I will do a bit more time travel. We'll find out. Thank you for bearing with me while I'm going mad. Whoa. Okay. That was the wrong button. Let me fix that. There we go. Okay. Good floor. I'm just going to... They're all mad here. Yes. Alright. What I'm going to do is the thing instructs. I'm going to put the flask down there. Apparently that is the thing you can do. You can remove the stopper and put the flask down. It rests on the metal plate beneath the little nozzle. Nothing is coming out of the nozzle. Okay, it does it for you. Good. Gently, you turn each of the little glass knobs to allow the unrestricted flow of hot gas. The vapors move through the glass cubes quickly and colorfully. After a few moments, the vapors from the hot gases begin to combine within the tubing. Small drops of liquid form at the nozzle and drip into the waiting flask. It fills quickly. Gently, you turn each of the little glass knobs to cut off the flow of heated gas. When the two gases stop interacting, liquid stops dripping from the valve. Ah. Flask full of acid. Your use of Sunway's equipment has filled the flask with the caustic liquid. We now have a flask full of acid. Gently you lift the flask full of acid of caustic liquid and place the stopper into the neck. Seems safe enough to carry. Great! We now have a perfectly safe flask full of acid. The small glass bottle now has a rubber stopper holding in some thick-looking liquid. It could be water, except for the strange way in which it clings to the glass. All right. Now what? What do I do with it? I'm not sure. I see what you're doing. I see. I see. I see what's happening over there. Just realized that second one. Yeah, I see. Several arcane-looking scrolls decorate the walls. We've already read this, but just trying to figure this out, you know. Okay. I don't know if having this acid helps with anything at all. Are there things I want to use the acid on? I don't know. Perhaps? I didn't see anything that was held in such a way that I needed to melt it. And I have quite a bit of it. I don't know, there's only one thing I can think of right now. There are two things I can think of right now. Let's drink it. Yes, let's drink it. Oh, that worked. Powerful acid has eaten a hole clean through the metal of the trapdoor. You can see the faint glow of the room with the power stone shining up through the hole. Okay. Directly below you can see the pillar with the power stone resting upon it. So near and yet so far. Okay, alright. I have a rope. It just needs to tie it to something. There we go. The few deft knots learned while making thatch houses, you tie the rope securely to the wall-mounted manacle. Here we go. Okay. And I climb down the rope. Realize you'll never get it undone. Okay. Oh, I can just go. Okay, here we go. Very nice. The rope twisting and burning in your grasp. You reach out and snatch the power stone from the pedestal. Since your feet never touch the floor, you're safe from the deadly trap below. Excellent. And if we have any acid left over, as has been suggested, we just now, we can make some car batteries. Then we just have to wait about a millennium or so for the internal combustion engine to be invented. Well, I don't know. Actually, I think the point in making the batteries is so you don't have to make the internal combustion engine. I have the blue stone. We have plenty of time, yeah. The power stone is like other spell spheres, smooth, colorful, and vibrant with innate power. It is difficult to tell by look or feel exactly what purpose it serves or what significance its color has. Excellent. We have 3 of them, so now we can juggle. I don't know. Maybe those will help me get up to that chamber. We will see. I have no idea if these stones are going to help me. No, I'm not pushing the wall, pushing the button. There we go. Still, like, wondering what this is for. Okay. Well, here we are. I think maybe we should do something with that. Let me go ahead and save the game again. Sure, tower stuff. I have thoughts about the Power Stone now. These various Power Stones. Okay. There's something different about these spell stones, if they can even be called that. There seems to be no trigger for them, no spell to release them. You're not sure how to invoke whatever power they may have. I'm gonna try using them with the machine. You're tempted to try gumming up the works, but there's no guarantee of success, and you're not really sure what you'd accomplish anyway. Best to leave the thing alone for now. No! Okay. That's fine. I'm sure everything is fine. Water source. Water begins from nowhere, pouring from a moment in space. Produced somehow by the infernal machine, the water then runs in a powerful stream out the window to become the tears in Tears of the Dragon. I don't know if we really need anything in here at all. Or if there's anything I can actually do with any of this. Alright. Well, we have all three of the stones. And we got the machine working. Fetch the acid! Probably took the flask away from me too, didn't it? No, I still have the flask. I could make more acid. Alright. Thin flexible frame. Glowing red hot. We're going to now gaze at the forbidden. Okay. See, it's mentioning a thing that I don't know if I don't think I have. Let me find out. Are you kidding me? Okay. Okay, what I'm looking at right now is absolutely ridiculous. But sure, why not? Maybe it'll make sense when I do it. I doubt it. We'll find out. Madness. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna try something. You remember when we came across a dead rat in this cage? These ones. Despite the fact that it is dead, your hindbrain sees some use for the rat. You quickly slip it into a pocket without examining it too closely. I have no idea how it is. We were supposed to figure this out. But here we are. The dead rat goes into the freezer. There's a flash of light and a change in the soft humming. Frost forms on the dead rat. See, this is what more recent generations have been referring to as moon logic. Maybe it's not even more recent generations. Maybe my generation did as well. I don't know. But there's some things. There's some bits in here that defy all sense. The dead rat comes out of the freezer stiff and cold and stays that way. Some magical property of the freezer has put the rat into a permanent deep freeze. There it is. There's the rat sickle. The rat is still quite dead. Now it is also stiff and very, very cold. It doesn't show any signs of thawing either. The freezer unit must be partly magical. What we're about to do is incredibly foolish, and I don't think there is any way I could have connected the dots on it. To be perfectly honest. I saw that there was that rat left, that rat corpse left in the cage. I thought nothing of it. Yeah, can you imagine the number of hours I would have had to spend wandering around, looking at every tiniest pixel? I'm just saying, it would have been bad. You have to connect the spots between the dots. Yeah. Because, I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous. Strange doorway has a shimmering spell wall in it. From what happened to the rat, at least as far as you can see, the wall is a teleportal to a fixed point in the corridor beyond. The spell is being powered by a thin, flexible framework set into the stone of the door. You ready for this? I'm certainly not. There's a loud hiss and a quick burst of steam as the frozen rat hits the red-hot metal. The frame finally cools to a normal temperature, though the rat is melted away in the process. But wait, there's more. Here. I'm just gonna save the game here real quick. Because you would think, okay, we changed it, right? Nope. Nope, still burning, melting, all manner of that. Yes, right. So, apparently, you're on the right track. This frame is now cool enough to touch. Unfortunately, it is as smooth as glass and set deeply into the stone doorway. Can't see any way to pull it out of the frame. Take teleportal. Okay. I did not... See, I didn't read completely. I'm reading bits at a time, you see. doing a small amount of pixel hunting. No. Trying to pry it up. No. Never lets me do that. What the actual... Oh. I remembered, I had a vague memory of the mentioning the tentacle parts in that paragraph, but I forgot what it was attached to. And apparently it's... Grasping the tentacles, you give a gentle tug. Like gossamer, the frame and teleportal float gently free of the stone doorway. A quick roll up, and the magical field is stored safely away. Ah! This is, yeah. Your first mistake is expecting it to make sense. Oh yes, no, that's, I understand. It just sort of leads to, a lot of, see, here's the thing. Here's something that they kind of is fundamentally broken about this whole thing, and that's that they have created an environment, and when you do stuff like this, you render that environment meaningless. It's all just basically. They don't even give you hints. Not really. Not that I can tell. Maybe there were hints that they congratulated themselves on being incredibly subtle about, somewhere buried in a paragraph. What person with ADHD has time to look over such things? That's what I ask you. Anyway, we apparently have... There's a game that I played. I'm trying to remember the name of it. It was like Quest for the King or something similar, and it's not what you think. I'm gonna look real quick to see what the name of the game I'm thinking of is, because there's relevance to this. Search for the King, that's what it's called. There's a game called Search for the King. Came out in the 90s, roughly around this time. You're playing a guy who goes out into the world to try to find Elvis on his lunch break, while he's on his lunch break. There's a point where you walk past and you see somebody dreaming. And you can see what their dream is. It's in a little cloud over their head. And then you run into another character who you want to come with you, but they don't come with you because they have no ambition. And apparently what you have to do is you have to go up to the person with the dream cloud over their head and type, "Take dream." You take it. You go over, you give it to the other guy. That's how you solve that puzzle. Okay. I remember the next bit that has nothing to do with any other bit. Let me see here. The way is clear to the corridor. Yeah, I'm just gonna save the game again real quick. Still too hot? Apparently. Alright. So here's the next thing apparently we're supposed to do. This I remember. We have a teleport door. The physical manifestation of the teleport spell is a thin sheet of what looks like spider web mixed with rubber. Right now it's rolled up tight for easy carrying. Surprisingly, it doesn't teleport itself. I guess maybe it's because I played Dungeons & Dragons for a very long time. Been playing like since the late 80s, I think. Probably. I was aware of such a thing as a portable hole. I never actually had one or interacted with one as a player. And so I'm not familiar with any tropes that might have emerged with respect to these, aside from, Roadrunner stuff, which, I guess applies here equally. Anyway, find someone dreaming of surfing the pipeline in Oahu, put that dream over the spot and surf over the flames. Yes, clearly. Clearly that's the answer. Obvious, isn't it? Putting the teleport door in the window. Is that much I remember. And somehow, it comes out there. Yeah, we're teleporting the waterfall. Oops, you lost your grip on the slippery edge of the teleportal, but not before a large quantity of water was dumped into the hot corridor. Yep, no, can't let you have something that useful. We didn't code it. I'm getting angry at this game. Going to save the game again. I think I'm getting to the point I'm just hate playing. Small charred skeletons dot the area between the teleportal dump point and the safety of the exit door. Apparently a few rats and things have wandered to their doom over the past 20 years. Sure, let's take some of that. Why not? It's not nailed down. Or is it? The Sorcerer's Tower bones of the dead, even those of dead vermin, should be left where they are. Apparently not. Okay. The floor is made of an iron grating, whose mesh is partway between a portcullis grating and chainmail. It allows the heat of the coals below to roast whatever is above, while providing enough air for the fires to breathe within, or breath within, as it actually says here. Ingenious and deadly, and now inert, since the sorcerer's own magical water supply put out the fires. It's the finest specimen of a wall. Yes, yes. Thank you. Doorway without its dangerous teleportal is just a plain doorway that leads back to the elevator shaft. Okay, just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. I already know about something that I missed back at the castle, but we'll see. We'll go until we can't proceed any further before I do anything like that, and then I'm gonna like do some things in between times of playing this. The tower will cry from the other eye, only then can Sanwi die. You seem to remember hearing that prophecy somewhere. Now the tower has cried its tears from a different window. You've taken the first step toward defeating the sorcerer. Okay. That's good to know. This looks like a friendly door. The huge decoration above the eastern door looks very authentic. These are the remains of an actual dragon. You'd rather not contemplate how the sorcerer came by them. I mean, you would think it'd be the usual way. Amazon. There you get everything. I should have tried to take the dragon bones. Oh, hey, how's it going?
Your doom is at hand. Who's that? Who dares? Ah, the prince himself has come to visit. How amusing.
Can you folks hear the dialogue? It's got softer. I think it's gotten lower compared to the music.
Prince no longer queen, but king. 20 years ago, you swore to take revenge on me. That time has come, but I couldn't wait to see you. So here I am. If you won't defend yourself, I'll strike you down where you stand.
Here's the... We saw a diagram of this earlier, I think. Sphere with other spheres rotating around it, I think. Can't remember. Barely? You're having trouble hearing them? I don't know if there's anything I can do during this scene to adjust the audio, but we'll see.
It's true. My powers are weak right now.
Can't even hear anything now. It's true my powers are weak right now. You are shrewd enough to realize that, but I'm far from helpless.
Well, my little holding spells too were
Actually,
even after all.
can you hear anything?
So you've come to slay me.
Ah.
How do you feel now, Prince who calls himself king? Can you move your arms? Your legs? Can you speak? No. Oh, how sad.
Okay, so if I was speaking at the same time as them a moment ago, that's because my headphones are giving out. Let me see if I can do something here. Ah, the reason I couldn't hear them is because of my headphones. Okay, I'm hearing it again now. Okay, we're now hovering.
I can't move. I'm helpless.
Mm-hmm.
Not that your puny sword could harm me. Do you see, Kingling? Do you see behind me the awesome arcane power of the circle of the sphere? It's what gives me my power, and no sword can reach it. You were doomed to fail. Spheres, eh? I wonder if there's a connection between those and the Power Stone.
Yes, I thought that as well.
Suppose you're not as stupid as you look. Perhaps you
No, he is.
Perhaps you're carrying some even now. It wouldn't do to be defeated by you carelessness. Let me relieve you of your burden. Oh no. Did he read my thoughts? Hey, I can wiggle my fingers. The spell is wearing off.
That spell has a very short lifespan.
Careful now. Can't just walk up to a potential booby trap like you. Who knows? Perhaps this was your plan all along, to get me close to you, so you could unleash some horrible magic you're carrying. What were the words to that detection spell? You'll die!
No, I don't think those are the words.
So, you still can talk. Ha! What is it? That's a powerful spell on you, Kinglet. A trick, perhaps? Some gift of that idiot nerd Tom. Let's see if I'm strong enough to counter it.
Yeah, they said that there was an enchantment on him, and I'm remembering now that there's a at the very beginning, at the very end of the intro scene, you see him lying in bed, and then you see the shadow of someone in the doorway coming in, but then they don't show anything else. So I assume something happened in that intervening time. Ah!
Great dragon! What have we here? Why, you're not the king at all.
I'm not?
Interesting.
This is some sort of trick. Wonder you were so easy to fool. If I'd slayed you out of hand, I'd have thought myself safe and been open to attack from the real king. Clever. Very clever.
If I'm not the king, who am I?
Did you volunteer for this duty, oh faithless one? No, don't try to speak. I know it's painful. Though of course you didn't. You were tricked somehow yourself, I warrant. You were duped into coming here and dying in the king's stead. How delicious. And all for nothing.
Can't move enough to do anything. If you'll just keep talking, maybe the spell will wear off a little more.
Now where was I? Oh yes, I was going to take a power stone away from you. I sensed their presence like a bad smell.
Oh.
I can barely move. How can I stop him from taking all 3 power stones?
Yeah.
How pretty. Soon it will rest in some dark corner of my tower. Now, were you clever enough to obtain another?
I think the whole point is having enough of them so that having enough stones on you that the spell wears off while he's taking the time to take them from you. That's a very interesting looking face. Anyway.
I can move a little. I've got to do something while I still have the chance.
That'd be good.
And did you take my own personal stone? The irony of this whole situation is that just one stone is enough to destroy me, if you know how.
Okay, let's see. That was my first idea. It might be a very good idea, but you can hardly move a muscle right at the moment. But all you can do is affect your own possessions. Oh, I see. Oh, wait. Okay. Mimic. Blue stone. Now there's something you can do. A plan begins to form in the back of your mind as the polystone squirms and shivers into its new configuration and coloring. The polystone shudders in your hand, squirming like a grub. Within seconds it has changed shape, color and texture several times. Now it looks exactly like the blue stone.
Oh, great Cal. I hope this works.
I don't know if I like this voice any better than the previous voice.
I've done it! He's left me with 1 power stone. And I can move! I have just 1 chance.
Okay.
Now let's just dispose of these worthless things. I'll tend to you in a moment.
Okay. Let's see if this is actually what we're supposed to do.
No! Fool! You
That worked. That was a case of them actually leaving a clue that I was able to interpret. Now there's only the echoing silence where the sorcerer once stood. You don't know if he's dead or merely banished, but either way, you've succeeded. Yay, we did it!
Oh dear Cal, Hella, look, the Dragonsphere, it's empty.
Hey, you're in my chair.
What? You mean that wretched little shape changer actually succeeded?
Apparently we've been a shape changer this entire time. Okay, that's interesting.
He's not wretched at all. He's a hero. The sorcerer is defeated.
I don't believe it. How did he do it?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Let's awaken Callash right away.
All right, that is a cool thing. I haven't seen this exact sort of thing in an adventure game before, where it's like you think you're one character throughout, and then like halfway through the game you switch to being someone else. In this way, I mean, I've seen there are plenty of games where you control more than one character, right? Where like one character's story ends and then you go to the next character's story. But it's this is a little different.
Sit down, my dear. There is still the matter of what to do about the shape changer before we go reviving Callash and facing his wrath.
How can he be angry now that our plan has succeeded so well? The shape changer is alive, the sorcerer is not, and Callash is at last safe from the curse.
It's not that simple, my dear. The shape changer still has Callash's memories. He's dangerous. He must be disposed of.
Ah.
No, he's a hero. He must be given a hero's welcome upon his return. When we wake Callash, he'll tell you the same.
I was afraid of this. You are a stubborn thing, aren't you? Let me explain, dear. We are not going to revive Callash. Not now, not ever.
Oh God.
McMorn?
I thought they were just going to burn their agent, but no, it's even worse. They're staging a coup.
What do you mean? He's safe now. Of course we're...
Oh, there you are, darling. Fiona is being stubborn as you suspected she would be. Please take her to the dungeon, would you?
Of course, Mother.
Ah, villainy.
She's not your kin. Why not kill her?
You are a bloodthirsty boy, aren't you? It will serve you well as king, but for now we'd better keep her alive. It might help to have the old queen with the new king. Perhaps a spell could make her more docile. If we can ever find Nertom.
As you wish, Mother. Come, Fiona, we shan't hurt you. Yet.
You beast! Unhand me! I am the queen!
Did we forget to animate something? Like guards, perhaps?
Calm yourself, dear. You will remain alive until we decide what to do about the shape changer and about the succession to the throne. We must announce Callash's death soon, McMorn.
Interesting.
Yes. I'll be back soon, Mother, and we can plan our story and order the shape changer's death. Come along, Fiona.
Well, that's interesting. I'm gonna check the, first of all, check this. 98 out of 250 points. This gives you the rank of Squire. I don't know if they have guards. Music is either on or off. That's it. We don't have volume. Room fade is medium. Panning is medium. Interface is easy. Speech is on. Sound is on. Music is on. Room fade. Fast, smooth, medium. I have no... Panning? Okay, yeah, no, I know. Panning, I got room fade. So when you pick up objects? I don't know. So nothing I can actually adjust like this aside from just changing it in OBS. Is the music too loud right now for anyone? Please let me know. Is it overpowering my voice at all? Let's see. We have some existential things we need to think about. Who are we? Who are we really? Why are we here? And can we change shape? That's important to know. Ah, the doll looks very familiar now. In fact, you'd swear it's you. This is a doll of you. A memory jumps into your head of somehow using this doll to help yourself and others recover from being sick. But who could have made it, and why? Yeah, that's what I thought. It's like, because the doll... Okay, that looks like him now. That's why it was familiar. Heal self. Interesting. Okay. You may be tired, sore, and bruised. There is really nothing wrong with you that a few minutes rest won't cure. You have no need for your healing powers. Okay. Play with the doll. Manipulate the doll's arms and legs. You get a strange tingly feeling in your own limbs. Okay. Let's look at this telescope. You've heard of these devices, though you've never seen one before. It's a machine for gazing at the stars. If it wasn't so bulky, you'd consider bringing it to the Caliph of the Soptus as a gift. Low bookshelf. Contains over a dozen thick volumes. It's fine, it's okay. Thank you, I appreciate that. I just need to turn the audio down for me, really, on these speakers. Okay. You can't even read the script on the spines, much less tell what they're about. They might have some value to a scholar, but not to you. There's a small map hanging on the wall. From here it looks like a dance step diagram. You can see some text underneath it. The map is nothing more than a series of dotted lines. The full inscription reads, "In the air, the path is there, the opposite is fire." You fold the map and tuck it away. The various scrolls that decorate the walls all have weird arcane representations of spheres and numbers in concentric circles and strange orbits. I guess we can't. I don't need the scroll. Stone bed, that looks comfortable. This is the place that Soundwave spent a good part of the last 20 years in a suspended sleep, awaiting the decay of the shielding spell. It looks extremely uncomfortable. Strange map. This is clearly a representation of the Circle of the Spheres. Now, of course, it is useless since the sphere is destroyed. I'm wondering if this sorcerer was just, wandered to different heavenly bodies. I do not know. Different planets. Wondering if I can... Does the map roll up? Is there something behind it? Alright. The globe and its whirling spheres was somehow responsible for keeping the sorcerer in your world. With its destruction, the sorcerer has vanished. One of the black spheres now lies on the floor. It looks harmless. Harmless. Where is it? Oh, it's behind the freaking dialogue. Behind you. What? Ooh, Oh, hey. Hey, Nina, thanks for the subscription. Much appreciated. Hey, how's it going? We're just sort of wandering around here. Small black sphere, formerly one of many orbiting the larger globe, rests on the floor. It looks like a little more than a solid sphere of stone. Yes, we have just We've just apparently defeated the sorcerer, but found out there's a deeper plot underneath, and we're not who we thought we were. We are in fact a shape changer. As you suspected, the solid black sphere has no magical aura at all. It looks like a little like a smooth black egg. I'm sure it's fine. That won't hatch and have a dragon in it, will it? Probably not. I'm sure it'll be fine. A lot of spheres in this game. It feels as though whatever power this solid black sphere may have possessed has fled. This may be the last ingredient for the thing that I'm trying to remember. The narrow windows provide some of the light for this room, tainted with the blue of the shielding spell. They're barely wide enough to look out of. Alright. You are the mimic, yes. How strange, this particular scroll has a message beneath the strange drawings that says 73766.347. What could it mean? I don't know, but it's getting written down. Ah! There we go. Keep hitting the wrong keys. All right. Seven 73766.347, which I'm putting in Excel, so it's rounding up to 35. No! There. Just make it look how it's supposed to look. There we go. Strange drawings and these things. Okay. All right. And then that scroll. The various scrolls that decorate the walls all have weird arcane representations of spheres and numbers in concentric circles and strange orbits. All right. Oh, I forgot to... Okay, after I wrote it down, then I didn't go back to the other screen that allows me to see things happening with the stream. Okay, there's a chest over there. Spirit bundle? Crystal ball? What? The chest is stuffed full of potent magical items, a worthy prize indeed. Spirit bundle. Among the items in the chest is a large bundle of feathers connected to a bone shaft. Just going to wait for a moment. Okay. A spell source glows at its center. This is one of the shamanistic items known as a spirit bundle. Oh, okay, more appropriation. That's good to know. But that is, yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing that I think they were talking to us about having. One of the items in the chest is this heavy crystal sphere. It swirls with strange magical energies. Okay. Well, let's grab those things. Let me save the game before I touch those things. Okay, the bundle rustles faintly as you remove it from the chest. It feels magical, but the magic has a different taste from the kind you're used to. Like you have bone, feathers, and an orb of some kind, and that's what it's supposed to be to make one of these things in this world. This thing looks for all the world like a feather duster with a bone shaft. The bone and feathers glow with the faint aura of magic power. One of the items in this chest is the heavy crystal sphere. It swirls with strange magical energies. Another sphere! You hesitate as you realize that the chest is not really yours to take, and after a bit of thought you decide that it is not useful. Right, because I'm trying to click on a particular pixel. There we go. You lift the crystal from the chest with only a little difficulty. After an experimental heft, you decide it's light enough to carry and stow it in your pack. Alright. Anything else? The hinges seem rusty and decrepit. Trying to play with the lid might break the whole thing. Best leave it alone. Oh yes! Heavens forbid we break the evil sorcerer's personal belongings. Gaze into, invoke the power. It appears to be a large sphere made of crystal. You've heard of such things. They are often magically charged with strange and wonderful powers, and this one is no exception. Wow, thief! Oh, the sorcerer's not gonna be back for another 100 years. It'll be fine. We're just borrowing it. Yes, that's it. Just borrowing it. I will now gaze into it. You focus your attention on the interior of the ball, but there is only a darkness and a sadness. The ball has no power here. Can I look through the telescope? Take the telescope? It's not on my list of verbs. You attempt to take the telescope, but quickly deduce the action of the... Alright. I want to look through the end of the telescope. Open the telescope? Alright. Well, that's enough of that. I think that's everything. So we're supposed to do something weird with any of these things. Alright. Now, of course, at any time I could try to invoke the magic of this ring to take me back, the signet ring, but something tells me I shouldn't go back immediately. The tower now echoes with a strange, eerie feeling of emptiness. Having done what you came to do, you make your way quickly to the exit. Okay. Oh, hey, the vines have stopped blocking the way. Tower's just gonna stay here, huh? Just heading down the path. Walk down past the high tower. So there were a few things going on over here. So I've got an update. Jack is like no other being in the kingdom, a bird's body topped with a semi-human head. It eyes you curiously, alert with intelligence. It's moved out of the way, so apparently it'll let me...
We know you now, hero. Not only are you the deliverer, but you're not even the evil king. Pass on and claim your reward, if you can.
If you can. That's not ominous at all. There was a thing I was supposed... Oh! Oh, God! Hang on. There's a thing that I'm remembering. That I just wanna... Hang on. There's a thing that I read briefly. Working carefully with the large blade, you managed to turn the figurine into a fair approximation of the flute you had as a child, And you only cut yourself twice during the process. See, this is the, here's the thing. I don't know if I'll still be able to do it. See, this looks more like Quest for Glory, the Quest for Glory character. There's a thing I want to see if I can take care of real quick. Because I did read it. Apparently the Shack are not at your beck and call and don't feel like talking to you right now. Okay. I apparently missed this going up, so I may have to... That's one of the many things I may have to go back and try to cause to happen at some point. We'll see. I may, if I remember to, and have the time, which tends to be less and less lately, I may go back and try to do things involving catching the points that I didn't quite get before. Jack cocks his head at the familiar sound, but is otherwise ineffective. Okay. Alright, we'll get on with it. Okay. Look into the abyss, just like you do every day. It makes you dizzy to look down into such a depth. You decide to stop doing it before you fall. The nest is huge, like the other shack nest you saw. This one is not decorated with feathers, but it does have a gleaming object resting in its center. This must be the great treasure the shack spoke of. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's almost 5 by 5, but this pillar was collapsed, and I think we saw that when we were walking down below. So there are, in theory, 25 spaces for pillars here. In the air, the path is there, the opposite is fire. Clearly. This looks like this could be it. This looks like, if this is the thing we're standing on. I spent a few moments trying to fold the map so that the inscription faces outward, but have no success. Okay. We're gonna try to follow this, because I assume this is the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this has got to be it. So, down a couple, over. Alright. You can barely see it over here. One, two. Okay. Ah. One, two. You look straight enough, but you suspect some magic or weakening of the stone that only allows them to be jumped upon from one side. Haha. Of course. Okay. I'm gonna lose track of where I am. Alright. Jump to the pillar. Jump to the pillar. And then do we go all the way across? We go all the way across. Okay. Lost interwebs. Good to see we're still doing weird stuff. Yes. Yes, we are. Okay, now I gotta jump all the way across. And down, presumably. And... down again. Over here. And back up here. And then back all the way down. Alright. Down here. And 1, 2. Okay. And there we go. We made it! Look into the abyss. The stone shafts in the mountainside plunge dizzyingly down to the very base of the mountain. Far below you can see the stone trees rise from the earth, and the jumble of rocks from the broken pillar. Surrounding the platform and the stone spires, the mountain vaults high into the heavens. Above, silhouetted darkly against the sky, you can see the tower of Tyr Nakbranwe, Tears of the Dragon. Alright, yes, yes. The nest is larger than the other one you saw, and it shows no signs of habitation. Instead, a gleaming white belt rests in the center of the nest like a precious egg. Resting in the nest is a gleaming white belt that somewhat resembles a fighting girdle. This must be the treasure of which the shack spoke. It's yours for the taking! Cake belt. The belt is solid and finely wrought and should be quite heavy. Instead, it feels as light as a bit of goose down. Gingerly, you clasp it about your waist. An odd feeling of happiness comes over you. What kind of belt is this? Yeah.
Well, hello there. Is this belt the prize I was supposed to win?
Yes, and well done. You are indeed the hero the prophecy spoke of.
No, honestly, I just found a chart up in the bad guy's lair. That's really all that I did.
What prophecies did I fulfill?
Don't make me do stuff with prophecies. I've already got too much pressure on me.
It's a long story.
Oh boy.
In our dim history, it is said that the shark couldn't fly.
Couldn't fly? But you're birds.
We left the ground because we didn't like it anymore.
Birdmen, young
Right.
Peter, birdmen. It's true we were landbound, just as you are. Then a god came down from the heavens and smiled on the shark and granted us the gift of flight.
He gave you wings?
Yes, through
No
genetic
one
manipulation.
knows, for it happened long ago. But the stories say that at first the shark wore belts like this one that allowed them to fall without harm.
Okay.
Is that what this belt does?
Yes, this belt has been preserved for generations. The god, when he left us, said that it should be given to a hero who would deliver the shock from bondage. You are that hero.
Thanks for your gift, although you made it pretty hard to get.
That was to make sure you were worthy. Now, follow me, hero, and learn the power of the belt.
Yeah, we had to make sure you could follow simple instructions first. Yeah, just jump right off the edge there. Sure, it's safe. It's perfectly safe. It would have been funny if this is just a joke that they play on everyone. Yeah, sure. As you set the belt more firmly around your hips, you feel an odd sensation as if the wind had suddenly blown you almost off your feet. Alright. Well. Are they over here? I don't know. Where did they go? We have to walk behind the waterfall. Oh, there's the beast. That's good to know. The hideous beast that attacked you on the mountainside is here, very dead after its long fall. But where is Lainey? No idea. I guess we should tell the hermit that everything's okay.
So, you defeated the sorcerer, I see.
Yes, how did you know who I am? Ah, there she is.
Yes, how did you know who I am?
I've been watching you from afar, and I knew you weren't the real king, young fellow. I could tell there was a powerful enchantment of disguise upon you.
It's funny, I thought he was supposed to be a shapeshifter. Oh well.
Tell me more.
No time for that now. The maiden yonder is in dire need of your help.
Okay.
How can I help Lainey?
Well now, this is hard to explain, young hero. Let me ask you first. Do you know what you are?
What do you mean?
I'm a video game character, of course I know who I am.
You are a shape changer, lad.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
else would you be picked to masquerade as the king? You may not remember what happened, but it's clear you were enchanted for the deception, and no enchantment is powerful enough to give one man another's looks and memories, unless that other is a shape changer.
Ah, I see. We have made up rules to make the plot work. Stand by. I gotta fix the captions real quick. There we go. Okay.
It's true that I don't remember who I am, but I can't change shapes. How can I be a shape changer?
You just did it! You just did it 20 minutes ago!
You've forgotten how, son. And you're missing your focus, your ring. You must travel to sleep in Nibatan to regain it. But that's not important now. What matters is that as a shape changer, you do have the power to save Lainey.
Which one is Slath and Nipatan? Is that where the fairies live? I can't remember.
Possible.
Or is that where the shape changers live? Maybe it'd make more sense if it's where the shape changers live. I forget.
All shape changers have the power to heal, for healing is nothing more than the power to shape a body back to its original form. The secret is your Atlan, your healing focus.
Yep. That would be the doll. We know this. You do have that.
Before I can save her?
Oh, but you do, my boy. That doll you carry, the one that looks like you, that is your Atlan. With it, you can heal Lainey.
We figured all of this out in the tower. Why have you forgotten? Moron! Okay, alright, yeah, sure. Hang on. Lainey de Summers lies near death on the crude pallet. It seems impossible for her to survive, but the hermit has said that there is a way for you to save her. I think she's also a shape changer. Keeps looking at you with a bleak, disappointed glare. Alright. Yeah, alright, hang on. Let me use the doll. Let me find the doll. Here it is. There we go. There are ashes there. Anyway. Closing your eyes, you concentrate on health and rightness, but there is almost no spark of life, no tangible spirit that you can hold on to provide the necessary energy necessary for healing. She is too weak for your powers to be effective. You must nourish her spirit with magic and with love.
It's not working.
Really?
She's too weak. She must first be strengthened with magic and with love. Only then may she be healed.
Yeah, okay.
What do you mean, magic and love?
You need a magical way to strengthen her spirit. That will help. You also need to speak to her. Whisper words of love to her. Give her an interest in living. Remember, originality counts.
I just met this woman. I wanted to take some of the ashes to help make soap, but apparently I can't do that. Alright. Well, we have the spirit bundle that we found up there. That has magic in it. There are also a couple of other things. Others make a hissing sound like leaves in the wind. You hear a sound of faint chanting coming from the air around you. I feel a renewed strength of spirit. Apparently the spirit bundle possesses magical healing properties. Great, let's use that. Let us apply it directly to the patient and see what happens. Weird thing is the walkthrough, I briefly recall seeing that you make one of these, but this may be because we're on easy mode. They already have it in that chest. I don't know. You hear a hissing whisper of faint, or maybe we make another one. I don't know. You hear a hissing whisper of faint voices. Before your eyes, the bundle disintegrates into fine powder, which swirls away in the tiny air currents of the cave. It's hard to be sure, but you'd swear a little color has come back to Lainey's face. There we go. What's this? Sphere? Okay. Alright. There's a slight flicker of her eyelid as though somewhere within the shattered body mind sleeps, but she cannot answer you. Despite that, you keep talking, hoping that something you say may stir her spirit. So how's it going? Oh my god. Is this going to be like the beat poetry thing? from Grim Fandango? Is that what this is going to be like? I am upset now. Are they going to make us quote Shakespeare for this? Yep. The funny thing about this is he said be original, and this is not. This is someone else's work. I vaguely... I remember... I mean, I think everyone remembers this line, probably. God damn it, they're gonna make us do more of it, okay. This is the most overdone scene in the history of all that is. Of all theater. Well. Good God. No, I know what this is. Wait a minute. There's a line of poetry. Hang on.
Don't talk to me. Talk to her. Remember, magic and love will make her strong enough to heal.
Yeah, great. Okay, hang on. Ugh. Hang on, I gotta go back and look at something. From way back at the beginning of the game. Okay, hang on. Leaf through the pages, skimming lower, remember verses like, how do I love thee, let me count the ways, and soft let 300. You think of Fiona, your wife, and a tear comes around. I never see her again. Oh, so you just do each of these lines. Apparently. Any more in there we need? Okay, how do I love thee? Let me count the ways and soft light 3 under window breaks. Anything else in any of these other? I have to find something in her diary? Out of morbid curiosity. Let's see. Yeah, no, we saw that. Yours is there. Alright. Years later, because he came from danger, because we got the help. We got to do the real part of the now. All right, no, that doesn't tell us anything. But I'm gonna try this again. All right. Here, let's continue plagiarizing. Yeah, let me count the ways. One, two, three. Okay, no, apparently that wasn't enough. Okay, we're gonna try something else. Let's go for ones that are neither of the two that we know. We'll see. Said something original, right? Oh dear God. It's like trying to grab at the empty space around a thing. No, we're already off the map here. Or count. Yeah. Is or no? For no rows. As fair did ever grow. You let me off the hook? There we go. Your words start out as recitation and change into something more, something from the heart. You'd swear now that there is a faint smile at the corners of Elenia's cheeks. Okay, good. Now we'll use the doll. Here, heal, damn you! Closing your eyes, you concentrate on health and rightness. You feel as though you were in a canoe, okay, rushing headlong downstream. Then Lainey groans, and you sense internal movement. Bones reknitting, torn flesh mending. How are you sensing this? Blood finding its way back into the body. Health and vigor flood through you both like a jolt of potent wine. Okay. Should you have made the Polystone into the doll? I've done that before. But no, I don't think we have the Polystone anymore. The sorcerer took it. The Polystone's in another dimension right now.
Oh. What happened? Where? I'm alive. Thank cow. And who are you, my man, to look at me that way?
No idea.
Be thankful, young maiden. This is the man who saved your life in exchange for your saving his.
Yes, I'm guilty of impersonating a royal. How are you?
I did not. I saved the king's life and fell from the mountain. I remember that much.
That was me. I mean, I am the king. That is, I was.
It's a good thing you weren't so tongue-tied when you spoke your love poem, young man.
Oh, God.
She'd never have woken up.
Great, yes, thank you. Thank you for
I remember I was in a dark
bringing that up.
slowly. I heard a voice very far away, speaking beautiful words of poetry. It brought me near. Then I felt a terrible pain, and then I woke up. That was you?
Sadly, yes.
That voice belonged to this young hero right here. He's a shape changer, and they have the power to heal if they're willing to suffer a little pain themselves. He saved your life with his words and with his powers.
Then I owe you a great debt of thanks. But what of the king? Is he here?
We don't know where the king is right now.
Let me try to explain. That man you met, the one you thought was the king, that was me. I wasn't trying to lie to you. I was under a spell that gave me the looks and memories of the king. It was my life you saved. The sorcerer broke the spell, but I still remember everything. Especially you.
Yeah, this is how this was how virtual reality worked back in those days. This guy seems bound and determined to embarrass you. Yes, he does.
You mean that king wasn't the king? It
Nope.
was you? Ensorcelled?
Ensorcelled is a good word.
So that means you're not married to the queen.
Oh, God. Yeah, sure.
No, I'm not married to anyone. As far as I know.
That's interesting. How a person's perceptions can change from one minute to the next, that is. It must have been frightening for you. There's one thing I don't understand, though. How can a shape changer take the form and thoughts of another? My father always said that was a myth, a wives' tale. Shape changers can't change themselves to look like other people.
Well, they kind of
Your
can.
father was right, but not completely. A shape changer by himself cannot do those things, but with magical help he can. I must confess something to you both. I am their Tom, the court wizard to the Callash.
I am shocked.
I was forced by the Queen Mother into casting the spell that gave this boy the king's looks and memories.
I am shocked and appalled at this revelation that no one could possibly have seen coming.
You're the wizard? Why did you lie to me? Why did you do that to me?
That's the way the world is, kid. That's all anyone
I was
does.
afraid for my life, young Slathan. The king had
Slathan?
refused his mother's plan.
Oh, yeah, that's where he's from.
The changer to die in the sorcerer's hand, but she went ahead anyway, acting while the king slept. After doing the deed, I fled the castle to try to decide what to do. I came here to wait for you, wondering if I should expose the plan or let it go forward.
Ah.
You risked my life against the sorcerer. Why didn't you tell me?
My loyalty is to the king, you know. I didn't want you to abandon your quest and leave him to face the sorcerer, but I didn't want you to die either. I cast a scrying spell to see the future and saw that you had a chance if you were clever and brave, so I let you go ahead.
Well, thanks a lot. I could have been killed.
Oh, don't be such a pooh. It all worked out, didn't it? You've defeated the sorcerer and
I suppose so. So now what? Do I go to the castle and claim my reward? The king's daughter's hand in marriage?
Oh no, young changer. There's heroism yet to be done. The Queen Mother has no intention of rewarding you and waking the king. She had hoped you would be killed, and I think she planned to leave the king asleep beneath the castle forever. She's probably killed the queen or put her in the dungeon already.
Nope.
Since
Nope.
you're alive, people will be asking where the king has gone. She'll tell them you killed him and took his looks. Soon the countryside will be hunting you. Once you're dead, she'll put her other son on the throne as a puppet and rule the kingdom herself.
You seem to... This is exactly her plan. You seem to be rather privy to rather a lot of what was going on. If only you could have done something. If only you had the power of a wizard. Wait. I mean, clearly you can make spheres that can imprison people for 20 years in them. Perhaps you should have done that a little sooner. Perhaps you should have done that when you saw a coup happening. Ah, well.
You must flee, Shape Changer. Leave the kingdom. You're in terrible danger. Perhaps I and my father can work to restore the king to the throne.
It's different from the line. Slightly, it's a different order. All right.
No, this fight is mine as much as yours. I know the king very well, and I know his mother and his wife and how he felt about them. I must help rescue him if I can.
I knew I could count on you.
Oh boy.
Thank you, young hero. There is little I can do for you now other than give you advice. The king is hidden in the catacombs beneath the castle. His soul lies elsewhere, hidden in the plane of the spirits. Seek out the leaders of the other kingdoms of the land. They will help you on your quest.
Of course, yeah. So now we're going to be going back to the other lands. That makes sense. Okay.
The catacombs? Oh, I overheard something that could be very important. When the Beast of Darkness and I landed at the base of the mountain, I was terribly hurt, but still partly conscious. Two shacks flew down and stood over our bodies for a while.
Okay. Overheard something that could be very important. Beast of Darkness. Oh, the beast that attacked. Okay, right.
One of them said, the beast is dead. The other said, there is another in the catacombs of Grand Callash. The first said, if only she'd known their secret name. And he said a word so horrible I almost passed out to hear it. Here, I'll write it down for you. If you meet the beast, say this name.
Here, read this word that's horrible. It's so horrible it may cause you to pass out. Upon the parchment is written a name, the very sight of which is enough to strike horror into your heart.
Thank you. I've got a lot to do. I'll go now.
Oh, and there is one last thing I must give to you.
Oh boy.
Come here.
Goodbye, lady. Don't worry about me. I'll be all right.
I feel as though she's only interested in him because it's in the script, but I guess we'll see.
I won't. You've got our lucky charm after all. As soon as I can, I'll go to my duchy and muster troops to aid you. We'll move on the castle as soon as possible.
I mean, I'm reading it as a thing. Well, you can't really get chemistry across in in mid-90s blocky adventure game graphics, but we'll see.
And goodbye to you, wizard. You did a terrible thing, but you made up for it. I hope for your sake that I can save the king.
Yeah, what? A game from the 90s where the woman is a prize for doing a nice thing for them? Yeah, apparently. Yeah, it's not great. It's really not.
Good luck, young man. I have faith in you.
Now I shall continue sitting on this boulder. Alright. I'm going to save the game here because it is... I have had enough for now. And also I need to get going. What I might do in the between now and the next time I do this is I may do a thing where I will go from I will replay this off stream up until this point to try to grab like the remaining points or other things that I missed on the way, so that I can so we can do this without my having to double back and all that. It's been actually, we've been able to proceed pretty well so far, so maybe this game might be written in a way that doesn't necessarily make that happen, but we'll one likes to have insurance. But in any case, thank you all very much for coming and watching this. I got stuck for a while, but so thank you for bearing with me as we sort of puzzled it out. I'll be coming back to this when I have time. I don't know when that's going to be, but soon, hopefully. There's a lot going on. So there I don't know what the timing is going to look like. Let me go back and clear the captions again. There we go. But yes, there is a lot going on. What is going on? Perhaps I should open a calendar and take a look. Few things. So on this channel, once again, on Saturday nights, when we can and when we have people available, we're playing Invisible Sun. We're slowly working our way toward the end, as more stuff has been revealed. So hopefully we'll get back to that on Saturday. Let's see. We have a couple of things coming up on the channel in a few weeks. We have a one-shot of the Alien RPG. Pope's going to come in to run that for folks on Sunday, the 7th of August, that evening. Then sometime in August, we're going to start up a short campaign of Cult Divinity Lost. Hollow's going to be coming back and running that, and so that's going to be fun. I've never played that before. Never played the Alien game either. I have also opened up signups for a story game that I'm going to be running in late August. It's a game that's currently out of print. It's called A Penny for My Thoughts, and it's a game where it's a GM-less game where people are playing amnesiacs, trying to help each other remember things in a sort of a therapy setting. And so if there's any interest in that, feel free to go down and click on RPG sign up, or go to jimyesthatjim.com and click on game sign up. So that's happening. So there's stuff is starting to come to the fore here. We've got more activity than has been usual for the last year or so. So that's pretty cool. So that's what we have happening now. I am going to go and fall over for a while, and do various evening things. Dinner of some kind, I think, is apparently supposed to happen soon. So that is what we shall do. I may go and possibly raid someone in a little bit, if we have interest in that. There are a few people doing things. Pixie Parker, Trooper is doing stuff. Sirenscape, Hype Goblin. I'll probably go and say hi to them. Feel free to hang on if you're so inclined and say hi to them with us after we hit the end card. In the meantime, folks, thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and I will see you all of a sudden.